you're welcome to another edition of Minutes with Rejoice Iweze. Here we talk about life-changing words in minutes, and we also make our dreams a reality. So if this is your first time of coming across this channel or probably seeing my face, welcome, welcome, welcome. And don't forget to subscribe and also hit the bell button so as to get notification. But if you are a returning subscriber, you are welcome home, and this is home for all. So today we're talking about you don't need people's validation before getting on to what God has asked you to do. So sit back, enjoy, and we have so much more coming for you. Thank you. So like I said earlier, you don't need people's validation before getting on to what God has called you to do. Now, the ultimate person that will tell you you need to forge ahead, you need to keep moving, is God. And if God is backing you, who else? Who cares who doesn't back you? Who cares who is not agreeing with what God has called you or asked you to do? The perfect example is Jesus Christ. While he was here on earth, the Sadducees, the Pharisees, all the seeds, they were in agreement with all the things that he was doing. But look at what the Bible says, that for this purpose the Son of Man was made manifest, for him to destroy the works of the evil ones. So there's a purpose why we are sent here on earth. And sometimes your reason or you being here on earth might not be agreeable with everyone. Not everyone would agree with it. So imagine if Christ had actually given ears to what the Pharisees and Sadducees were saying. What would have been our fate? So you might be asking, what exactly is validation? So validation in one sense is the human need to know that their thoughts and feelings are okay, that they're not crazy with their thoughts and feelings. And I know that we are all emotional creatures to an extent, and we all need for people to agree with our thoughts. We want it for people to come in terms with what we feel and with what we think. I understand that. But when it begins to become a bridge to you getting onto what God has called you to do, you then need to pause and then think and then tell yourself, is God involved with this thing I'm about doing? If yes, then get on with it. See, validation is the recognition that we are not crazy with our thoughts, that we are not crazy with the way we think. Yes, or that we are not crazy with our ideas. Now, what do you think the person that invented airplane, what do you think that people told him when he was about doing that? I'm sure people actually told him that this idea is very crazy. But he still went on doing that. Let's be frank. Do you know that great people actually got more no's than yes from an idea that actually made them successful? I'm telling you the truth. It is so clear that more people will tell you no than yes when they think your idea is bigger than you, or when they think that it is too crazy, or when they think that, why should it be you? Why should you be thinking in that direction? There's a kind of validation that is basically based on the need for approval, and often it is rooted in vanity and insecurity. And this kind of validation screams, give me compliments, tell me I am great, love me, love me, love me. There are people that feel insecure. There are people, if I had someone say something, I feel so insecure just being by myself. That is actually bad. In fact, if no one tells you you are beautiful, you need to begin to tell yourself that you are beautiful. So let me give you a shocker. While I was in secondary school, or probably you listen in high school, I think I was the shortest in my class. And well, everyone was tall, but I told myself something. If you are taller than me, you are abnormal. You're shorter than me, you're abnormal. You can go and say your own. I had to validate myself. I wasn't waiting for my classmates to validate me before I validate myself. So look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself, girlfriend, I am the best. And then if you come outside and then people say a lot of things, you've already told yourself that, oh, I am the best. So if you are feeling another way, that is you feeling that way. But this is telling myself I am the best. There is nothing inherently wrong with receiving validations. In fact, if you do something great and then someone recognizes it and says, oh, that's very fantastic, or probably you come out and then people say, oh, you look so great, or you look so beautiful, or you look so handsome. There is nothing bad about that. But the issue there is when you are now craving for it. That's where the issue lies. The issue is when you keep waiting for people to give you accolades. It's very, in fact, people giving you some accolades is very, very nice. But you craving and desiring it at all times is where the issue lies. The most obvious problem with requiring external validation is just that it is external. It is just outward. It is just there. What happens internally? So here is a shocker, and please pay attention to this. Anytime you put your self-worth in the hands of people or probably something outside of you, you are at their mercy. You are at that thing's mercy. So it starts internally. You need to welcome your own self first. You need to embrace your idea. You need to embrace yourself first before you put your self-worth in the hands of people. I said something when I was sharing my story on how I overcame self-pity after I had an accident, that you have to allow outside compliments to just be a confirmation, not affirmation. So you need, first of all, to validate yourself. It starts from inside. You have an idea, first of all, embrace it before sharing it with another person. And remember that when people wake up, people are not thinking about you. So when they wake up, they think about their own problems. They think about their own issues first. So when you carry an idea to them, probably you share your ideas to them, they might water it down, not because they want to water it down, but because they might not be feeling okay at that particular time. See, if I have an idea, or probably the spirit ministers something to me, a solution to a problem, and then I sleep over it, I think about it, I grind it, I meditate on it, I pray about it. If I come out after that, and then I tell someone, I get a no, I tell another person, I get a no, I tell another person, I get a no, what if it is now a confirmation that this thing, you need to get on with it. You need to stop feeding yourself regularly with the no that people said. Stop feeding yourself and then feed yourself with, if I get on with this thing, it must surely work out. It either works out or it works out. It either works out or it works out. So you have to stop waiting for people to validate you, both in your ideas, both in your looks, both in your thoughts, both in your feelings. Stop letting people to validate you. Stop it. Normalize complimenting yourself regularly. Give yourself thumbs up before you expect people to give you thumbs up. First of all, come to the mirror. Tell yourself, I am the best. Tell yourself, I am exceptional. Before you begin to expect people to tell you that. So you come up with an idea, tell yourself, yeah, you did think. Oh boy, you did think well. Before you go to wait for people to start to tell you, oh boy, this is your idea, mad oh, this is your idea, good oh. So first of all, give yourself, accolade yourself, cheer yourself or clap for yourself. See, self-validation is the ability to recognize and acknowledge your own internal experience. See, a lot of things happen within you. There are lots of ideas that you have buried. Bring it out. We want to see it. The people around you might not be the right set of people, so they might not really comprehend. Guy, bring it out. We want to see them. No, they wait make people applaud you before you go get onto something that God don't give you. Come on. Bible said that the endless expectation of the creatures waits for the manifestation of the sons of God. The word is waiting for us. So get on with that idea. See, let me tell you, when I was growing up, I used to stammer. I stammer. In fact, I think probably my next video, I'll talk about this my stammering. I used to stammer. In fact, when I used to talk, I used to hit my hand somewhere before I can say something. And then I kept on telling myself, I'll be talking to millions of people. I will be motivating people. I will be a preacher. Some persons are telling me, you are crazy. With this your stammering this thing. Not be me they talk to you so. Am I the one talking to you now? So that is just it. Stop waiting for people to validate you. Am I not the one talking to you right now? Can't you hear what I'm saying? Am I hitting my hand somewhere before I communicate? No. So people will not always see where your idea is coming from. They will not always understand it. They will not always comprehend it. That doesn't mean that you now need to come and post it and jump it by the side. Okay, imagine if I had done it. Imagine if I had said, you know what, I will not talk. You know what, I won't motivate people. You know what, I won't be a preacher. Imagine, just think am. Think am. That is just it. Get on with it. If you have ideas, bring it out. The world is waiting for you. We are waiting for you. We want to see it. Leave those people telling you no. Leave those people telling you no. If God's yes supersedes millions no's you get from people, if God validates you, if God says yes, get on with it. Please. So we have come to the end of today's edition of Minutes with Rejoice Wednesday. Now imagine if I did not start this Minutes with Rejoice Wednesday. Me, I don't know. So that's your idea. Get on with it. Start it. And wait, the world will applaud you. But first of all, you applaud yourself. Is that okay? I'm sure you understand. I'm sure you get it. Thank you very much for your comments. Thank you very much the subscribers. Thank you very much for those that put on their notification buttons. Thank you so much for the encouraging words I get from you. I really appreciate it. Thank you so very much. But don't forget, validate yourself first before you get it outside. I love and appreciate you all. God bless you all. See you next time. Mwah.